Good evening, I'm Korina Sanchez-Roxas, sitting in for Miss Pinky Webb. Tonight we ask the questions, we tackle the issues, we clarify matters, and we get on point. The Criminal Investigation and Detection Group of the Philippine National Police has recommended the filing of charges against resigned Ateneo coach Tab Baldwin and 10 others for allegedly violating the Anti-Hazing Act. This is in connection with the drowning of student athletes Rene Baterbonia and Divine Adili during a supposed team-building activity. But a law expert says the case does not fall under the Anti-Hazing Law. How did the CIDG come up with their recommendation? Let's get on point with DILG Secretary Jonvic Remulla. Thank you very much for making the drive all the way to QC.
It's okay. It's
Where do you usually come from?
Actually, my office is 5-10 minutes away.
Ah, okay.
On 10th Street.
Okay,
so
you have no choice.
that's easy. It's
But to
easy.
show up.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, patong-patong na po ang
Ay,
mga
sobra na.
kaso.
Sobra na.
How do you manage that?
It's part of the job. I have to
Compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize. Pero madalas naman mamaga ko mo mga alas 5, alas 6 na sabay na ako. Pero kung kumari ganito, hindi naman kita matatanggihan.
No, really?
Pupunta ako. Hindi, talaga.
But you still work when you get home?
No more. I leave the work in the office.
Okay.
I go home.
Okay.
Unless I'm called by the president, then I go to the palace.
So you do a work balance,
Yes,
work-life balance thing.
Siguro bihira ako mag-accept ng dinner. Yeah. It's always lunch, then
Right.
uwi na ako.
And then talagang 8 to 5, 8 to 5,
Yeah, 8 to
all
5,
the work.
then all the work.
The latest issue is the drowning of the Ateneo athletes. So, okay, what led the PNP CIDG to make the recommendation to file anti-hazing charges?
Well, ang pagkaintindi kasi ng tao ng anti-hazing is yung fraternities, yung nagpapadel lang. Pero yung amended act of 2018 included all organizations and groups, and kasi kasama rin yung mga neighborhood associations, lahat yan sinama na, all encompassing. In this case, the coach, one of the articles there is you put if the applicants are applying or for continuous membership, which was the team. Kasi 20 were there, 17 lang ang pipiliin para sa team. So 3 matatanggal, kasama yon. And then, nakalagay isang element doon is putting the applicants under undue extreme physical and mental anguish, which was present there. And number 3, isa pang element doon, is exposing them to the weather, and which was present also. So it was a deliberate act of Tab Baldwin to expose these students into undue stress para matest ang mental strength nila.
So you mean you have proven
Yes.
from mainly testimonies that it was deliberate. I think that's
Yes,
the
it was
operative
deliberate.
word. No?
It was, pa lang, a month before, diniscuss niya na sa mga assistant coaches niya. Ito gagawin natin. Ito ang, by testimony of Coach Alas, na part of the mental strength testing is the ocean water training na ginawa nila.
And they have been doing this for how many years?
Since 2016.
Oh, wow.
In fact, the first time I did it 2016, muntik mamatay yung anak ni Norman Black, si Aaron Black, at saka si G-Boy Babylonia. And they testified, si Aaron thought that, ganito na, mamamatay na ako.
Wow, in the same waters?
In the same beach, in the same waters.
Okay.
Si G-Boy Babylonia, ganun rin. Si G-Boy, more in particular, is 6'5". Nakuha siya na under 2. Ang nag-save sa kanya si Tab Baldwin. Pero ito yung confusing part dito eh. Tinanong ko si Tab. I personally was the one who interviewed him. Sir, had this incident ever happened before? Sabi niya, no, never happened. Nothing close. Pero under testimony, yung mga former players niya, 3 ang muntik na nalunod. So,
And you also wonder why, bakit doon parati?
Ayun pa isa.
Same time of year, I suppose.
Same time of year, same place, it's there. third or fourth time there. Isang beses nagla-union sila, pero hindi nagustuhan ni Tab. So, bumalik sila sa Dipakulaw.
Okay. So what exactly happened? They say it might have been an act of God or it was like a freak accident or riptide or...
Hindi eh. Well, Riptide, yes. Pero hindi siya act of God eh. Kasi binasa niya yung low tide chart. Nakalagay doon 4:30. Nung mababa na tubig, in his words, when the sand was most compact, they went on a 4-kilometer run. So kung...
4-kilometer run in the water?
No, in the beach.
The beach, okay.
Tapos they had dodgeball games. Tapos nakalagay in same, di ba when you, kung titignan ka ng low tide, nakalagay rin doon yung high tide eh. Ang high tide was 2:27. He brought them to the water 2:30 at the peak of high tide.
Okay.
So hindi
Which
ako
also means the waves were
the highest.
The highest.
Ganyan. So, alam niya na high tide yun. Pinapilan niya pa rin doon. It started with the Divine Adili with knee-deep water. And I think si Ian Espinosa nasa likod, waist-deep. Relatively shallow naman.
Okay.
But in their description, in 6 minutes and 3 waves, everyone was under 10 feet of water na.
Okay.
And knowingly, alam niya na 5 sa mga player hindi marunong lumangoy. Alam niya. Kasi nagtanong siya eh.
And they still went into the water?
And they still went into the water. Sabi ng mga players, siyempre, it's free decor. Baka matanggal ako sa team. No, sir. Coach, it's okay. I will go with you.
Okay.
So, sumama sila sa tubig.
And the coach and the rest knew that they couldn't swim?
And they knew they couldn't swim. Because Divine really, most Africans don't know how to swim. Most, hindi talaga.
And Divine didn't know how to swim?
The one who almost drowned before si Ike, Chizibuke Ike, also did not know how to swim.
Oh.
So
Divine did not know how to swim?
Divine, Alas, JM Lial, Ian Espinosa, and Sultan, the other FSA. 5 of them did not know how to swim.
How did the others survive if they didn't know how to swim?
Si JM Lial was very smart. He, pag tuwing dadadash sa ilalim, tatalon siya until he reached shore. He didn't fight with the waves.
Right.
Si Baterbonia knew how to swim. Pero ang theory namin, he tried to save Divine. Kaya ang dami niyang bruises sa katawan. Siya lang kasi may bruises eh. Wala yung iba, wala na eh.
Okay.
Si Ian Espinosa, binatuhan nila ng volleyball. Hindi talaga marunong lumangoy eh.
Para hawakan.
Para hawakan. Si Kevin Alas, nahila siya kaagad. Si Sultan, yung lumalakas sa waves, went to the shore immediately. Pero yung in his last act of heroism, si Baterbonia tried to save Divine. Kaya puro pasa yung katawan niya.
Okay. So it's been established that this was not because of paddling or...
No, there was no paddling.
There was no paddling.
Naaawa nga ako sa mga players ng Ateneo. May mga death threats sila galing sa, siyempre, mga supporters ni Baterbonia. Nagidulpi doon ng mga players. But there was no paddling, there was no physical initiations.
There were no weights on their...
There were no weights on their arms. Ano lang talaga, dinalan na lang talaga sila sa tubig.
Okay, so the strongest testimonies were from the players?
From the players, assistant coaches, the former players. Sila ang strongest test. And Tab himself.
Okay.
Kasi I will read to you the quote. I had to keep this kasi very important sa...
So that was recorded and that was that recorded?
Yes, it was an actual interview with Spin Magazine, I think. Sabi niya, in his original explanation of the camp, which is Dipakulaw, Baldwin stated that elite young athletes come into the program with massive egos that are constantly fed by adoring fans, parents, and early victories. He argued that to build a cohesive unit, and I quote, "These egos needed to be broken down to the whole." Baldwin explicitly defined the goal of the camp as reducing a player to a vulnerable state. And I quote, "The best way to do this is to break the man and reduce him to a state where he can't do things on his own and requires the assistance of others in order to accomplish something." That was the goal of the camp.
Like drowning? And being saved by a team player.
Parang ganun.
Oo, di ba?
Obviously, more than one person almost drowned. And every time, yung ilang beses, na-save niya.
Right. Okay. So, Wow, that's a lot to take in, ano?
That's a lot.
All right, so this happened, and fortunately, it hasn't happened before. Do you think it almost
yes.
also happened? What do you think is the strongest argument that it falls under anti-hazing?
Number one, under the amended, 2018 to, not 2010, not the previous one. Any applicant, again, exposure to weather, extreme mental and physical anguish. Dinanan. So all the elements in all the sections correspond to the hazing.
And maybe that quote.
And this quote of what the philosophical tenets of why he had to have a camp.
Right, right.
His objective was to break down the players.
Okay. So were you able to monitor what former Dean, Attorney Mel Santamaria opined
no.
this morning? Do we have the cut? Do we have the cut that we can play back? Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's listen to Dean Mel Santamaria this morning.
Ang sinasabi ng batas, anumang gawain na nagdudulot ng physical o psychological na pagdurusa, pagsugat o yung kapinsalaan na pinataw sa isang neophyte, aplikante, sa isang initiation para ma-accept o manatili sa isang fraternity, sorority at organisasyon ay maaaring magdusa sa ilalim ng Anti-Hazing Law. So, kasama ba ang isang basketball team sa organisasyon? Para sa akin, hindi. At saka sabi ng batas, pagpapataw. Sa Ingles, mas eksakto infliction. Infliction of harm, suffering, and injury.
Was it an infliction?
It was an infliction of extreme... Ang hindi niya binasa kasi yun is exposure to the weather.
I saw that.
Doon, exposure to the weather. It is a critical element which he did not read. Had he included it, it would have been, then all the elements would have fallen together. Because he was high tide in Dipocolao where the waves are strongest. Dito
Right.
niya ron.
Okay.
At may warnings sa lahat ng mga walls doon. When you walk the streets, bawal lumangoy na walang life safety equipment, walang lifeguard, palakas sa rip current. At ito pa, sinabi niya nga, alam niya nga, 5 hindi marunong maglangoy. Sabi niya, okay, you don't know how to swim, pero sama kayo. If there is a rip current, this is what you do.
What? Right then and there. It's like
parang okay.
impromptu.
So, paano mo tuturuan mag-rip current ang lumabas sa rip current ang hindi marunong lumangoy, di ba?
Right.
So, alam niya. Alam niya na pwede magkaroon ng rip current. Hindi lang yon. Hindi na nga, alam niya na pwede magka-rip current. Wala siyang dalang safety equipment.
And no lifeguard on...
No lifeguard. Only one person in the team knew how to do CPR. They didn't have a boat. All they had was a surfboard, 2 salbabida, 1 volleyball. Ayun lang ang safety equipment nila.
Wow. Okay. So why even the utility boys? Sino ba yung nasa 10? Sino ba yung nasa 10?
Under the law kasi, kahit present ka lang, involved ka na if you did not object. So, kanina, nag-press con kami. We offered na yung ball boys at saka assistant coaches o sino man, kung pwede sila mag-testify kung ano talaga nangyari at sabihin lang, totoo naman talaga, the law is very harsh. Di ba? But there are mitigating circumstances like the ball boys are powerless. So if they testify as such, if they will testify as such, I think they will be off the hook. Kasi ball boy yan Tab Baldwin yan, Diyos yan di ba?
Right.
Hindi mo pwede sabihin ni Tab Baldwin na, boss, wag yan.
Even the physical therapist, right?
The physical therapist is part of it. He could have, because the SNC coach was in the water. He knew how it felt, na kung gaano kalakas. It was your duty as a man, as a member of the team, di ba?
To stop it from happening.
To stop it from, kung nakita mo malakas na alon, tama na, di ba?
Right, right. Okay, we'll take a short break. We'll continue our discussion with DILG Secretary Jonvic Remulla when we return. Stay tuned. This is On Point.
Ang dami nag-complain.
Okay. All right. So we continue our discussion. There's a lot to ask DILG Secretary Jonvic Remulla, like where's Bato de la Rosa or Atong Ang? Okay. There's just so much, But let's concentrate on the drowning, on the unfortunate drowning of these 2 athletes from Ateneo. Okay, on a technicality, doon sa pinupunto ni Dean Santa Maria, do you think the charges might be reduced or converted from anti-hazing law to, say, criminal negligence?
Hindi kasi kompleto yung binasa ni Dean. Hindi niya sinabi yung exposure to weather. Kung nasama niya yung exposure to weather sa kanyang argument, talagang babagsak sa anti-hazing law to.
Okay, pero yung on a technicality na ang mga basketball team ay hindi accredited organization.
They are an organization. You apply to be a member of that organization. Even if you're a veteran, pwede ka tanggalin. So continuing yan, there were 20 of them on the team, only 17 will be accepted. They are called the Ateneo Men's Basketball Team, number 1. They carry the name of Ateneo, number 2. They have sponsors who sponsor the team. That means they are recognized as an organization. They represent the school.
Okay.
Diba? They have sponsors. So they are officially recognized by the UAAP as an organization. So,
Was that the reason why even Manny Pangilinan was summoned?
he was not summoned. He was asked yung subpoena juris tecum lang yung contract of Smart Sports and Ateneo
I see, as sponsors.
as sponsors.
I see, okay. So how high up is it going to be?
I think ang term nun yung school officials ay loco parentis eh. So
What does that mean?
They are parang sila yung magulang. So it was their business to know. Kasi ang defense nila hindi nila alam, which is true. Hindi talaga nila alam. Tab did not ask permission. Pero it
But this
was
has been going on for quite a while.
yes, they had to know. If they carried the name for school, you have to know. If it is part of the approved schedule for the school, dapat alam mo ang ginagawa nila. Kasama dapat yun. Kasi dali yung pangalan ng eskwelahan mo eh. So dapat alam ni Father Bobby Yap. Dapat alam niya kung ano ang nangyayari dyan. It's his business to know
Okay.
kung ano nangyayari.
So what is are we going to see a priest behind bars?
We don't know, but I think the DOJ is actively pursuing that angle of loco parentis na dapat alam niya kung ano nangyayari.
Okay, so it'll go that high up. I mean, as in the main guy of Ateneo de Manila University.
He is a possible, it depends on the appreciation of the DOJ. I can't speak in behalf of them, but we recommend that they look into the culpability of the school.
So how fast is this going to be?
Nagsabinta kami sa DOJ. So, I would say it wouldn't take more than a month para lahat ng conclusions ng NBI tsaka ng CIDG mapagsama nila.
And there are measures already so that they can't escape.
Yes,
hide.
naka-elbow na si Tab Baldwin, yung mga assistant coaches. Naka-hold order na sila.
Okay. And the penalty, if in case they are convicted?
If they find reasonable certainty of conviction, then non-bailable.
Non-bailable?
They will be in jail while defending their case. If convicted, that is two counts of reclusion perpetua, so 20 plus 20.
20 plus 20, 40 years.
Yes, 40 years.
For all of those
Yes.
directly
Yes.
accountable. Wow. Okay. So so that's that. We're going to be waiting. What's the next thing that we're going to be waiting on?
DOJ report. Then they will file the case with the Aurora RTC.
And what about the families? What do you know about
so
the
sad.
families right now?
Tomorrow, the mother of Rene will be in the CIDG headquarters. She will be a co-complainant. In this case, that CIDG is the complainant. So, walang lagay-lagayan dito. There's no non-witness. We have all the testimony. Korina, we spent 360 hours, 700 pages of testimony, 60 interviewees, 38 lawyers. Exhaustive talaga ang aming, lahat yan naka-video, lahat yan naka-audio. So, kung lahat ng evidence, pwede namin submit talaga. At kung may complaint sila na mali kaming ginawa, papakita lang namin kung anong ginawa namin.
And you had to show your Ateneo graduation certificate.
That and being a supporter of the UP men's basketball team.
Yes. They were taking that against you.
Yeah. But Korina, in all honesty, when I would enter a room, I would introduce myself. I didn't mo ako presumptive. Sabi ko, For the record, I would look at the camera. I am a supporter of the UP men's basketball team. And for the record, I'm a graduate of the Ateneo de Manila. And for the record, my brothers are two and my son. So
Are from Ateneo?
Are from Ateneo.
Okay.
So I asked him if it, are you comfortable with that? And no one objected naman, and the council, none of them objected. So I was very forthright.
So that's how seriously they take all these basketball
Oh yeah,
games.
oh yeah, yeah. I had to be forthright, or else they would have used it against me.
Right.
And ano pa yun, inassemble ko pa yung CIDG before the conference. Sabi ko sa kanila, before yung discovery namin, before yung discovery of evidence, sabi ko, these kids are not criminals. Huwag mong sisigawan yan. Huwag niyong sisindakin. Huwag niyong kukwelyuhan. Huwag niyong tatakutin. Huwag niyong sabihin, kakukulong kayo kung di niyo sabihin to. Kasi ang CIDG, sabihin yan, sana yan sa kriminal eh. And these are kids.
Okay.
Some of them 18 years old, as old as my son.
Right.
Di ba? You cannot scream at them. Sabi ko, treat them like they were your children. Ask the questions properly. Put your tone of voice correctly. Huwag niyo sisindakin, sabi ko. Hindi criminal yan.
Right.
I had to keep on repeating, hindi criminal kausap niyo.
The thing about parenting, it's like the standards are different from one person to the next. Right? I think we're still evolving as parents.
Had that been our parents, minumura tayo araw-araw, di ba?
I know, right?
Pero ngayon, hindi na pwede. So I taught them how to... And I would talk to the parents. The parents and the players were there. Sabi ko, Ma'am, are you comfortable? Is your child comfortable? Wala naman umangal. And I asked all the council kung may angal sila. Wala naman. Everything was fair.
Okay, moving on, talking about children. The Tacloban school shooting. What is the latest on the investigation?
It breaks my heart. For bullying gone wrong. Talaga.
Was it established as bullying?
Ang testimony pa lang yung ang hirap eh. Yung 15-year-old the week before inasaran ng ilang mga babae doon that his haircut looked like a penis.
Oh.
Kasi
Okay.
sa gitna. No more things. So parang napikon siya. So he went to his best friend and they were talking on chat. Ako na lang kasi yung isa pamangkin ng policewoman may access, kinuha niya yung baril ng Sabi niya, ako na lang kasi 14 years old lang ako eh.
Alam nila?
Alam nila.
Oh.
14 years old lang ako, walang mangyayari sa akin.
Eh kasi siguro ang tita niya was a policewoman.
Yes, na-attorney rin. So kinuha niya yung baril and they went there and he shot 40 times. 3 clips.
Just randomly at everyone?
Oo, kasi hindi nila mahanap yung babaeng ng asar eh. Kung sino makita nila.
Were they on drugs?
Parang hindi eh.
Okay.
Fully cognizant. Nakaplano talaga.
But they weren't tested for drugs?
I don't know. I don't have that report. But it doesn't seem like it that they were on drugs. I think na-influence sila ng Gorebox. And there's a chat group there. And the chat group dared them.
Dare
sige
them?
Sige nga, kaya nyo ba? Kaya nyo ba?
Oh,
Di ba?
okay.
Kaya niyo ba?
So that's the connection with Gorebox.
That's the connection with Gorebox. It falls into the dark web eh. Na yung chat group nila are very insidious, evil people who will dare you to do evil things.
So this is available to anyone who accesses it?
And this is the hard part. It only asks for light identification. Are you 18 or older? Just press yes.
Oh, wow.
Pwede na.
Okay. So, so what is the status of Gorebox now? I know pinag-iinitan ngayon ng Gorebox.
Now we are asking Google to cancel them. But ang sabi ng Gorebox, hindi nyo kami pwede cancel, kasuhan nyo na lang kami. They're daring us pa. Diba?
They know it's going to go on and on.
They know it's going to go on and on. There's no remorse. They don't feel sorry at all for that the children are put in the position dahil sa ginagawa nila.
Well, they're probably thinking that, well, it's an isolated case.
They will lawyer up, but we've had several violence committed by children nag-Gorebox talaga.
Right. What about the policewoman? Isn't she also accountable that
We are going...
her gun was available and accessible to her pamangkin?
Alam mo sa IRR ng gun ownership law, ang civil liabilities. But I asked the SOJ, kasuhan natin ng co-conspirator. It was their responsibility to keep the guns in a safe place. It was their responsibility to keep it away from them.
Loaded.
Loaded with
Yikes.
ammunition. Yung isa, pamangkin ng security guard, kinuha niya rin yung baril ng security. Kaya revolver.
Wow. And how do they know how to operate a gun?
The kid, yung 14 years old, tinuruan ng tita.
Ay, ang ganda.
May mga pictures sa Facebook, nag-shooting lessons sila.
Okay.
So dapat criminally liable rin yung tita. Number one, she's a policewoman. Ano yan, government property ang pinapatay ng mga bata.
Wow.
Number two, she's a lawyer. Dapat
And
alam
why
niya
are you
yan
teaching a minor how to handle a gun?
Exactly. Tapos, irresponsible pa ang placement niya ng baril. Kinuha ng bata unknowingly
Okay.
on early Monday morning.
Okay, so are you in favor of, some people are saying that it's the easy way out to blame social media, to blame Gorbox, to blame even the kids. So, but do you think that's the case? The kids really have to be answerable. 14, 15, you say that you have a child who's
Yes.
18 years old.
Yes.
And below 18, people talk about the prefrontal cortex and all that. So what do you think about that? Lowering the criminal liability.
Para sa akin kasi, hindi yung age yung yung kanilang full knowledge na kanilang ginagawa. The mere fact, sabi niya na 14 years old, yung 14 years old, walang mangyayari sa akin, shows that there is cognizance of what is happening. Alam niya di ba? Alam niya Pero ang penalty sa kanya, 1 year of reclusion in a children in conflict the law. Tapos, he gets out. And then, expunge ang record niya.
Oh,
So if he commits the same act at 18, that 14-year-old, when he was 14 years old, is expunged from the law. He's not considered a recidivist.
right. Because it's
Mali.
not in the record.
It's not in the record Mali Mali talaga
So you agree? I mean, Senator Erwin Tulfo was saying that, discernment, the word discernment has
Yes.
to be clinically dissected to
Yes.
understand what exactly that is.
Sa akin, if, like in this case, na pinlano nila, and knowingly sinabi niya, 14 years old ako, walang mangyayari sa akin, he had discernment. Dapat liable na siya.
Could it be that they had discernment about what they wanted to do but had no discernment about the repercussion?
I cannot answer that. I know that sabi niya lang, walang mangyayari
Walang
sa akin.
mangyayari, so alam niya yung...
So alam niya, di ba?
Oo,
Ako na lang puputok, walang mangyayari sa akin.
Right. What's the next step? What are we waiting for?
The sad part about it is that the kid under the law will be in jail for 1 year. Pero yung CIAC is children in conflict with the law jail. But we're going to test the case. We're going to charge the gun owners for negligence.
Charge
for
the gun
criminal
owners.
negligence talaga.
Exactly. Well, sorry, I had to agree.
It's such a scary phenomenon because there are more than 2 million guns, registered guns in the Philippines. More than 1.5 million gun owners. So can you imagine how wide this could be if people are not taught how to take care of their guns,
Right.
how to secure their guns?
Well, if you've been in news long enough, like I have, there have been many in the past.
Many in the past.
The children get hold of the guns of their parents
That's
and
right.
end up committing suicide or
That's right.
shooting their own parents.
That's right. So dapat itago talaga yan. That should be kept under lock and key or in the safe.
Right, okay. So nasaan na nga si Senator Bato de la Rosa?
The $1 million question. He's here. I'm sure he's in the Philippines. We'll find him soon.
In some hole that he dug up.
Andito lang yan.
For the next time, we'll be asking you that question.
When I catch him, please ask me.
Okay. DILG Secretary Jonvic Remulla, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for
Thank you
your
very much,
time.
Chris.
Thank you. And that's On Point. Join us again tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. here on BNC, the Billionario News Channel. I'm Korina Sanchez, sitting in for Miss Pinky Webb. Thank you for watching.